Knowledge is king. 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 Knowledge is king.
Hi folks, Daniel here with a super quick install on how you can make your CTS front end look a lot better. I think we all covet the CTS V3's aggressive front end, especially with the carbon fiber front splitter. Well, today I'm going to show you how you can get a similar look. Your car's going to go looking from this to this. All up next. Keep watching. Now, we all really like the third generation CTS-V's front end. It's more aggressive and there's that optional carbon fiber splitter that looks great. Unfortunately, the splitter is about $2,000 from the dealer, depending on where you get it from, and it doesn't fit our stock VSport or base CTS bumper. I've actually bought a Chinese knockoff and it took a lot of modification to get it to fit. And even then, I ended up breaking it 2 weeks later. Glad I didn't spend $2 grand on it. Thankfully, Oliver from Savage Cadillac Parts has created this V3-like splitter that fits on the base or VSport CTS bumpers. It's not carbon fiber, unfortunately, but it's fiberglass and it's ready to be painted. It comes in a flat black and you can either paint it yourself, take it to a shop, or do it like I did and wrap it in gloss black vinyl. It's only $375 plus shipping, and I think it's a great alternative to give your car that more aggressive look. And the best part is, it's super easy to install. I'm going to show you how we can install this in as little as 10 minutes. So let's do it. For this installation, you really only need the following tools. You need a 7mm socket and some way to drive it. You may choose to use a ratchet, which is low enough and small enough to get under your bumper, or this driver. You could, of course, use an electric driver, which will make things go really fast, but if your car's lowered, it may be tight to get under there. I really like this hand ratchet. It has a gimbal so it can work its way into really tight spaces. You can pick these up on Amazon, a link in the description below. If you plan to remove your tire deflectors, which isn't required, you'll also need a T15 Torx bit. Of course, if you want it easier to reach, use a jack and jack stand. Now, one thing I did, and this is completely optional, is I wrapped my lower air dam in gloss black. It was already pretty chipped up, so it'll look better now. Plus, when you put the splitter on, you can still see a little bit of the air dam when you look closely, and it helps when they're the same color. Second, the splitter will rub into the air dam just a little, and this will help protect it a bit. I also chose to wrap the splitter in gloss black to match my other blacked out items, such as my door handles, my chrome trim, and my diffuser. And now it's time to install the splitter. Place the splitter on the box it came in just ahead of your car. You'll notice there are 3 holes on each end of the splitter. These are the mounting holes. The splitter gets mounted with the existing hex screws that are already attached to your bumper. The first screw would be right here, not shown, holding up your tire deflector. And then there's these 2. So first, let's remove the first screw. Use your 7mm socket. Remove the screw, it's on the end of the tire deflector. You don't have to remove the tire deflector, just this screw, but a lot of people choose to do so. You would just remove the other hex screw, and then there's 2 T15 Torx screws. Now, I put my deflector back on, but if you look in the manual, it says removing the splash shield can degrade wet braking performance. Only remove the front brake disc splash shield and front tire deflector when driving at track events. Then remove the other 2 screws, and repeat for the other side. You'll have removed at least 6 screws, plus the tire deflectors if you wish. Mounting the splitter is pretty easy. Just have a couple of the 7mm screws in your hand. Then, raise the splitter at the center section and hang it on the lower air dam. Once you have it there, use one of your screws and get it started in one of the holes closest to the air dam. grab your other screw and do the same on the passenger side. Once you've done that, the splitter holds itself in place. Now go in and start to tighten up the screws. Don't make them completely tight. In general, it's a good idea to put everything on sort of loose and make sure that it's aligned properly, and then you can tighten things up. So now if you took off your tire deflector, go ahead and put it back on if you want it on. Then make sure the tire deflector is not under the splitter but on top of it like this. You want the splitter flush against the bumper between the tire deflector and the bumper. Do the same on the other side. Now you can go ahead and tighten all the screws that you removed.
Alright, that's it. It was a pretty easy install and it really changes the look of the car. I'd like to give a big shout out to Oliver at Savage Cadillac Parts. Although he didn't give me this splitter, I bought it. Oliver is making all sorts of appearance parts for the Cadillac CTS and VSport, and that's really awesome because not many people are. He makes this splitter, he also makes a less aggressive carbon fiber version. Maybe this one will come out in carbon fiber, I'm not sure. He also makes side splitters, an aggressive V3 style spoiler, and a more subdued spoiler. His latest appearance modification is a V3 style hood with a heat extractor and cowl, and I think it looks great. So thanks Oliver for putting this stuff together. Many of us owners have this splitter now, and it looks really great on the car. So if you like this and you now think, hey, I can install that splitter just as long as I have the right tools, please hit the like button and be sure to subscribe because I've got more videos coming right here on the Jet Fuel Only channel. Thanks for watching.